everybody. How you doing? Jeff here, and today I gotta talk about this video I saw. A week back by a guy named Anthony Brian Logan, ABO. Now, if you don't know this guy, go check him out. He's a conservative black voice. I know, scary. They do exist, but I do like some of the things he has to say. But on the other hand, when it comes to conservatives, there are other things where I just go, no, that's not gonna work. And what do I have to bone and pick with Mr. Logan? Well, it comes to the fact of his dogged, just narrow-minded focus on the way to fix education is to get everybody school choice. And it's just like, oh God, this argument again. Like, if we just get everybody school choice, it'll fix everything. It'll be sunshines, rainbows, and everybody will be smarter because everybody will go to the better schools. And it's like, no, it won't. You'll fix a fraction of the problem. Let me break down for everybody who seems to think school choice is going to solve everything, because it won't. School choice is like trying to put a Band-Aid on an arterial bleeding wound. You're going to bleed out in 10 seconds. You stick a Band-Aid on it. That's what school choice is, ladies and gentlemen. Look, let's check it. This happens every time, whether it's school voucher, school choice. Everybody says, you can pick what school you want to send your kids to. And, of course, your child's in one of the bad schools. Everybody runs for the races to get their kid into one of the better schools. And guess what happens? Them schools only got so many spaces, only so many butts they can put in seats. I mean, this is under normal circumstances, not COVID-19 circumstances, which is completely way outside the norm. But them better schools only got so many seats. Eventually, they're going to fill right the hell up, and they're not going to be able to take any more. So waiting lists are going to happen. And while your child's sitting on this waiting list, if you weren't lucky enough to be one of the first ones in the door, you're federally mandated to go to school as for your child. They go right back to that old school that you didn't want them in the first place. Now they're stuck there because everybody else is full, and you've got a snowball's chance in hell of ever getting in. So you've solved the problem for a fraction of the kids while everybody else is sitting there twiddling their thumbs at a terrible school getting worse grades and blah, 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 blah. Look, conservatives and liberals, this is a libertarian Jeff Shawley point of view. The only way to fix our education at the federal, state, and local levels is to nuke them from orbit, not literally, figuratively. Nuke the entire United States school system from orbit, because it's the only way to be sure, and we rebuild it from the ground up. And we borrow from anybody and everybody who has a good damn idea, whether it's Japanese, Germans, English, regardless of who it is. We find the best way, the optimal way that our tax dollars, when we're spending $22,000 for a student, is going to get the maximum return possible and the best educated kids in the freaking world. That's what we do. And yes, it's going to cost money up front. I don't like that either, but it's the only way to solve the problem. And the thing is, this is just the Stygian problem of the entirety of our bureaucracy. We have to nuke it from orbit, streamline it, fix it, get rid of all the junk that's holding us down, slowing us up, or costing us a shit ton of money. But neither left nor right wants to do that because they're a bunch of chicken shits and they'd rather kick the can down the road instead of finally taking the bull by the horns and cleaning out the Stygian waste. No, the Stygian stables at Hercules. No one wants to do it. That's the major problem. I'm sorry, Mr. Logan, unless we completely, fundamentally, from the ground up, redo our education system, school vouchers and school choice is a Band-Aid when you need a tourniquet. And that's the ugly truth you and the conservatives don't want to admit because you don't want to fork out the money, and the liberals don't want to do it because they think they'll just throw enough money at it until it fixes, and it's like, no, you have to knock it down, completely wipe it out, and start over. We've gotten to that point, and until that happens, education in this country will never be solved. I'm Jeff, and I'll catch y'all next time.